We'll give it just a minute to see who pops on. We're going to use this wonderful set today. This autumn goodness. Because goodness, it's autumn. Hey, Glenda. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Glad to have everyone here. Hi, Susan. Hi, Diana. Good. And today I don't have anything going on outside yet. So that's good. They're coming to trim trees. Good morning, Lynn. At the end of this week, probably Thursday or Friday. So that could get a little noisy outside. The only thing you're going to hear now are little crickets and, yeah, I've got the window open and it's a beautiful fall morning. Good morning, Judith. Good morning, everyone. Oh, thank you, Susan. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. Wonderful. Okay. So I have been working with my card swap that my team and I did, some of my team, whoever wanted to participate. And I just can't keep going back. I can't help but go back and look at all my cards that I got. Hi, Kelly. I cannot show them to you yet. I love this DSP. I love this plaid. I can't show them to you yet because I just mailed them out yesterday to everybody. So I'm going to wait about a week, make sure everybody gets theirs, and then I'll show you. But I've had some fantastic cards, some fantastic ideas. My downlines have been just wild. It has been absolutely wonderful. Oh, the little kitty. I know, right? I love the little kitty, Lynn. Oh, my goodness. So yes, we've been having fun with this card swap, and it was like Christmas in here to me with all the cards. I really had fun with it. So my team and I hope to be doing this with them every time we launch a catalog. We did it really easy because you had to case something in a catalog, and so that kind of makes it easy and fun, you know, because you could put your little spin on it if you want to. But yeah, we did have a lot of fun. Okay, so yesterday, somebody on my YouTube channel had posted something about a recipe for hot cocoa. So I went back to find the I scrolled through to see if I could find it, and I couldn't find it. So if you are on here or watching this video today at some point, please go ahead and post your recipe of your hot chocolate. It sounded delicious. So I wanted to copy and paste and bring it over to this channel yesterday, but I couldn't find it. It had gone away. So if you are listening, please post for us because it sounded delicious. Okay, and then I had somebody tell me that they had a hard time lining up. Oh, that's great, Susan. Always watch the replays. That's wonderful. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate everyone watching. So yesterday, someone said that they were having a hard time lining this wheat up, this die right here. And so I thought that I would go ahead last night and make a card and see what I could come up with. Now, let me tell you how this started. I wanted to use this plaid right here. This is the plaid tidings. There's so many gorgeous. I have 4 packs of this paper. I have 4 packs because I love plaid. You can always do a ton of stuff with plaid. So I wanted to use this, and I needed a fall kind of coloring, and I came up with this. And what's in this stripe, hi Jeanette, is rich raspberry, which I haven't used that in forever. I realized that yesterday. And I paired the rich raspberry with the bumblebee, and that really makes a wonderful color right there. Rich raspberry and bumblebee. And then this is old olive. So rich raspberry, bumblebee, and look at this, old olive. Some beautiful color combinations. I love to show you guys color combinations. Good morning, Paula. Good morning. I love to show you guys color combinations because you might get into the craft room and say, I'm just going to pull out these 3 colors and some paper and go from there. And so this is really the 3 colors that drove me to this card right here. And then I made this, and here on my combo sheet, on my color combo sheet from Stampin' Up, when we're demonstrators, we have access to something like that. They said that Smoky Slate looked really well with rich raspberry. That's how I came up with the gray fence, because I am not good at color at all. I'll just say that. I'm just not. You could ask my kids. I'm not. And so I always use our color chart, and that's how I came up with that fence. If you see things on my hands here, okay, I cut bushes outside, and I don't know what this is, but yeah, we've got calamine lotion on stuff. So it's not that I haven't washed, okay? I had to put, I don't know, they're bubbled up. I don't know if it's poison ivy or what, but we're on the mend with that. So just thought I'd tell you that. Okay, so this was just wonderful. And then I'm going to teach you, every year I do a little pumpkin. Look at how cute this pumpkin is. In fact, let me show you how to do that right now. This is so stinking cute and so easy. I use my, I use my circle punch, and you can use any circle that you want. I even thought about, from the Warm Hugs has that center that you cut out of the one. You could even make a teeny tiny one with these little circles. Thank you, Diana. It's so pretty. It makes a little scene, a little outside fall scene. But let's make this pumpkin, because I think it's just so stinking cute. So this is just some pumpkin pie. And I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch and punch out 3 circles. Now, I've done this also with ovals. I've done this with stitched ovals. I've done that. You just need 3, okay? So you definitely don't totally have to have a 1-inch circle punch. I love the fence. The fence is the deal, okay? I just love that fence. I'm crazy about it. It's been in my card classes and everything. Okay, so these 3 little circles, we're just going to use some glue dots. And I'm going to place one right here, like on the left of the circle. Then I'm going to take the bottom one, another one, and put it on top, just layering the 2 together like that, okay? Now we're going to put another glue dot right here. And honest, this gives this top one just a tad bit of dimension. Right there. Can you see the pumpkin? Now you can move it around a little bit because it's up with the glue dots. Right there. Now, seriously, this is how easy this is. This is garden green. I'm just going to take a strip of scrap from it. And this is one that's already cut, but let's just say that it was just a little strip like this. That's a little rectangle, okay? And I just cut a angle on the top, just like that. One more glue dot. And you can make these pumpkins on a ton of cards. And right there. And there's our pumpkin. Isn't that cute? So this one has a thicker stem. This one has a smaller stem. So these are just adorable and just fun to make. They're also fun for kids to make. So just wanted to show you. I always show my little pumpkin every fall season. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, now let's get to the card. So we have some cutting out and stamping to do. Let's start with our card base here. I used this as a little rectangle framelit right here that we're going to stamp on. I already cut out the fence, and look at how nicely embossed that is also. Cut and emboss with the cut and emboss machine, not the Big Shot, okay? So then the inside of the card is Rich Raspberry 5 by 3 3/4, regular Whisper White 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. We have a base of thick Whisper White at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. With this card, I needed surface area. So that's why I didn't do it the other way. I needed it wider because I was making a scene. Then my Rich Raspberry is 5 1/4 by 4. And my DSP, that is the Plaid Tidings, is 5 by 3 3/4. Now, all of this can get nicely layered together right now. We'll just use a little Tombow here. Or art glitter glue, whichever that you like, prefer, either one. I love the tip on the art glitter glue when I'm doing teeny tiny things. So I'm going to go ahead and let me make sure that I have my layers correct here. Yes, that one goes there. And then this is the inside. Let me move the inside to the side there. Let's go ahead and layer this. Thank you, Diana. And this part, this piece, well, that's clogged. Okay, let's use the other glue. It's not. There we go. Hi, Sue. I'll put this right here. Beautiful. Okay, now we can just add this right to the front of the card and have at least our base ready to go because we have some big shot work to do. Just like that. Now let's go ahead and make the inside of the card while we are on it, and we'll do a little stamping. So we'll bring in our Whisper White here. And we have our little triangle. I've seen, I love plaid. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Right, Lynn? Prayers for Laura today. One of my downlines, love her heart. You always get hurt at home, right? One of my downlines tripped and fell in her front yard, broke her wrist. And now they are putting a plate in it as we speak. Well, I don't know. I think maybe it's 12:30 today. So something like that. I'm going to open up my Rich Raspberry and Bumblebee. So yes, prayers for Laura today for sure. And we're going to use in here Golden Leaves, Chilly Air, Autumn Beauty Everywhere. This comes from our Autumn Goodness stamp set right here. And with this, I know, right, Susan? I mean, the worst things can happen when you're at home. But I also brought in Grace's Garden. I needed a little something, something. And I needed the kitty and the bird. And some of the greenery. That greenery that's on there is from Grace's Garden. I'll show you that in a minute. But yes, so, gosh, stuff can happen, right? Stuff can happen at any given moment, and it happens so quick. You're like, how did that happen? She didn't know that it was broken for a few weeks until I think like she couldn't turn her wrist. And then finally they said, oh, it's broken. And oh, we need to fix this. And oh, this is not good. So, oh, I'm telling you. Okay, here's our wheat. I love this. And we're going to stamp this right here. Just like that. Oh, that's so pretty. And now we're going to put our little bird with Tuxedo Memento black ink up in this little corner. And we're going to color him with a cinnamon cider. He's like a little sparrow. There's our bird. And we're going to make 3 others of these little guys. And we're going to color this. And now we'll have the inside completed. Just have some blends here. So he's like my little sparrow bird. Cute. In cinnamon cider. All right. Now, let me see if that is okay there. Yep. And we're going to add this to here. So pretty. I would have never, I haven't used Rich Raspberry in such a long time. And when I pulled it out yesterday, when I pulled that, that Plaid Tidings out, I was like, oh, Rich Raspberry. Yeah, let's use that. Use a different color. Okay, let me get my base here. Where did I put everything? All right, here it is. I move it off to the side, and then I'm like, what did I do with it? Okay, we're going to put this right in here. So pretty. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, everyone. So, Lynn, did you feel the earthquake in New Jersey? Lynn is one of my Downlines, and she lives in my home state of New Jersey. So I didn't know if you had felt the earthquake. It was all over Facebook. Now we're going to attach our fence here. And we'll use just a little bit of glue. This doesn't need a whole lot, just, you know, to dot down your edges. I like to get it out on these little wings of the fence there. Okay, just like that. North of you. Okay, I saw Freehold and Homedale, and then my hometown would be Colts Neck, so I figured that happened all in that area. And then somebody posted the last time we had an earthquake, the next day we had snow. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Okay, so there's our fence, and here's the inside of our card done and the outside. Now let's work on, well, let's go ahead and do this one. Do our sentiment here in Rich Razzleberry. And it says, plant kindness, harvest love. I love that. That's so pretty. Nice little saying. I've often wondered if people with Stampin' Up have like worked for Hallmark or something with some of the things that they come up with. I'm going to move this to the side before I put my dimensionals on and let that ink dry. Okay? I'm going to bring in this little piece of scrap now. And the kitty and the bird come from Grace's Garden. I'm going to do the kitty in Tuxedo Memento black ink because I want to color the kitty. She's so cute. And then 3 birds. We need 3 of our little birds here. And we'll cut these out in just a moment. And 3. Good. And let's see. Let's color them first, okay? So our little birds, one is going to be cinnamon cider. That's our little sparrow. And then our next one is going to be light daffodil delight. We have a yellow bird. And then we're just going to do pumpkin pie, which honest, when I color it, it's just a little shade darker than that cinnamon. You can see the orange in it, but it's still a little darker. But I wanted 3 different colors of little birds. Okay, now we're going to do our kitty, and we're going to take our light pumpkin pie, and this is what I did yesterday. I did just an outline and the entire tail with the pumpkin pie. So he's an orange and yellow kitty, and I came down like on his little foot here. And then I just made a line. I just traced it up in his little ears. He's so cute. And then right there. And then I took my light daffodil delight and I colored him in. And I kind of let it blend into the pumpkin pie, the 2 colors. And I thought he really came out cute. It's almost like he has sunshine on his back. See, he's come out a cute little kitty there. Adorable. All right, now, so we have this stamping done. Let's move that aside. Let's go ahead now. And I want to do some stamping with the Autumn Goodness set. The wheat and then this array of pumpkin and gourds and whatever you want to call that. Okay, so I went ahead and I stamped, as I normally do, on Whisper White. But when I put that on the card, I didn't like it at all. I did not like the Whisper White background. So I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Because I want to use this wheat. So immediately my head went to Tone on Tone, and that's where I came up with this. And as you can see, just by doing the tone on tone, look at the look that I got. I got a more fall look on this one, I think. And so I really liked that tone on tone. So I just wanted to show you guys that, what I had done and why I had decided to do it like that. And our cornucopia here is in pumpkin pie. We use that shade also today. Let me move my punch out of the way. So we're just doing all these pumpkins, tone on tone, pumpkin pie on pumpkin pie. Right here. That's how I did that. So adorable. And then, this is Bumblebee. And now we're going to do our wheat, tone on tone. Bumblebee on Bumblebee. Right here. Good morning, Karen. Right there. Wonderful. Okay. So now I believe I've got everything cut out. I've already cut this greenery out. This comes from Grace's Garden. And it has it in the, if you don't have this set, it's Garden Getaway is the dies. But there's a million dies in here. And it's these little things right here. Right there. Oh, you are fine, Karen. You can always, yes, the tone, I think so, Susan. The tone on tone looks great. So I use these for the little bit of greenery because like I wanted it to where it was getting fall, but things were kind of still a little green. Let's go ahead now. We're dry here. We're going to put some dimensionals back here, and I want to use my little sides because this does not need a whole lot, but it still needs to be supported. So I'm using 4 of them, and then we'll put these on the, or this element on the card. Take my backs off. And then right here on the card, we're going to put this up here. I like to place this first because then I know what I'm doing down in here. I know, right, Susan? I love Grace's Garden. I really gravitate toward it a lot. I really do. Okay, so let's see. Let me close this pumpkin pie. Get it out of the way. Let's move all of this because now we're going to bring in the cut and emboss machine. Let's move that out of the way. And these things. Okay. Let me get my machine here. Good. Another bundle on the wish list. Yeah, I'm placing an order today. So I have a long list. A lot of it's paper. Okay, so now we only have 1 die for the little bird, so we've got to run that through a few times. So let me talk to you about this. I have my sandwich, and with the new machine, it tells you I have 1 and 2. We're right here on this one right up here, using thin dies. We use plate 1, plate 2, and 2 3s. So plate 1, plate 2, that's your cutting plate. Put a clear plate down to cut on your project. I don't have the magnetic plate, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get it. I do okay with this with some washi tape. I've seen some things that sometimes it's curling up or something. I don't know. I have to read more about it before I get the other magnetic plate. It seems to be self-healing, though, also. So I'm a little intrigued about it, actually. Says I'm like, should I get it? Shouldn't I? I really do quite well with it the way it is, just like this. Take this washi tape off easily so you don't mar your project. There's our kitty. Oh, our kitty is so adorable. So cute. Okay, let me put that aside. And now just hang in here with me while we cut these little birds out. It doesn't take a minute. Whoop. Got to turn things right side up, right? That die out of my hand. And I have to order magnets. I mean, it's like on my, I literally wrote it down. Order magnet sheets for my dies. I'm very, very fortunate, knock wood, that that I haven't had a yes, the orders are arriving quicker. Knock wood that I haven't had I haven't lost a lot of dies, but I am really, really needing those magnet sheets. So let's go ahead and pick our little bird up here and put it with our kitty. Put all my pieces together. We'll cut another one. So my daughter, as far as I'm concerned, has missed her calling. She's doing a fantastic job teaching the 4th grade. And I really believe she would make a good teacher. I thought I saw something on the updates about DSP being 15% off on the 22nd, I think. Oh, really? Oh, that's the DSP. Yes. Yes, they will run a special on DSP. Yes, you're right. Yes. Yeah, I need my solid colors. I have like, what do I have on my, I have Real Red, Daffodil Delight, Cherry Cobbler, things that I use, you know, a lot. Colors that I use a lot. I have a lot of solid colors on there. I'm looking at it to see if I have any. No, I don't even have any DSP on there. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, so my daughter, I was like, are you sure you don't want to go back to school, you know, and become a teacher? Because you happen to be quite good at this. Yeah, she not having a hard time at all with my grandson at home, and she's doing a fantastic, I mean, I'm just thrilled. So you never know sometimes what drives you into a profession, you know, what might trigger your life to go a different way. So, okay, now, this was the big question. Actually, let me go ahead and cut our cornucopia out first. And where'd I put those dies? Okay. Let's find that. I probably put them away last night. Yes. Here we go. Okay. Here that is. Let's cut this out first. And see, with this I won't even need any washi tape, really. I'll use it anyway, just in case. All right. Thank you, Donna. So right here, we're going to come through here. It really glides through there quite well. You know, it pops just like any other one. I was talking with Glenda this morning, and I told her, I said, but I got to admit, guys, the next machine I get has to be electric. Look how cute that came out. Tone on tone. Love that. Only because of my shoulder and just... I'm just getting older. That's just it. Can't say anything. Yeah. About anything. Okay. Now, we had a question yesterday about lining this up. And I can totally understand having a little bit of a hard time lining this up. Because see all these little wonky areas that stick out? So last night, when I was doing this, I thought, okay, what can we do? And there's 3 points that really stick out. Here, here, and here. And I feel like if you line those 3 points up, that then you get a good cut. And I think, yeah, it is. You got to get like right over it. But see, now I'm looking. Here my point is good. My point is good there. And I've got that in that little slot. So 1, 2, 3 little points. See, I'm still having to move that around a little bit. And I'm going to hold it and put a little piece of tape on it, because this is one thing you don't want it to move once you get it. But I see what that person was saying. Not too hard, but if you get it a little wonky. Oh, you're fine, Donna. Thank you for coming and dropping in. But 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And I really feel like we've got it. I might be moved over a little bit. I think I shifted just a tad. Yep. And remember, with our dies, you don't want to see any border around it. It will make a border for you on the other side of the die, but you don't want to see it on our side. So I think I'm pretty good there. Let's see. Let's see how we did. Can always stamp it again and cut it out again. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. But I think that that's what's important. This little point here, this point here, and this point up here. Those 3 points, if you have those, I think you're good. I could have scooched over a little bit over here to give a little bit of a border, but I'm okay with it. See what I'm saying? How it has just that little bit around it. And I can see where the ink is right here, but that's just a teeny tiny bit. But yeah, 3 points. Try to line it up like that. Good. All right. Now, let me get this out of the way. And let's bring our card in. We're going to bring the and these. And where did I lay my card down at? Here it is. Good. Let me get an envelope. Right here. And we're going to stamp our wheat on our envelope. We're going to take this right here. That is so pretty. I love that haystack. I just love that. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of paper underneath this because I'll come off of the back of the envelope. And we'll do that. Just a little bit on the bottom there. We're good. Okay. There's our envelope. And let's go ahead and put our beautiful card together now. So these little guys, we're going to put one here and one here. Oh, so wonderful. Let's get some dimensionals. Right here. I love the tone on tone. I'm so happy that the tone on tone came out nice. I'm allowing this to hang off of the rich raspberry right here because I wanted to cover up the end of the fence. Doesn't matter if you want it to show, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. Now a few dimensionals on that. A dimensional fits right in the center here if you put the straight sides on either side right there. And then this goes on this side. And again, I'm letting it hang off into the white of the card. I'm just covering up the ends of the fence, that's all. I'm going to use some of our enamel dots in cinnamon cider up here. Just to give it a little something. You can also use, that one separate, that one separated. You can also use some bumblebee enamel dots if you wanted to. There's those little cinnamon cider ones. Okay. Now we're going to put our kitty and our bird on, or birds. Let's get those guys moved over. Here we go. Now the little birds, I like them to be, 2 of them I'm going to pop up, or 2 of them I'm going to glue down and 1 I'm going to pop up. Right here I'm going to put my cinnamon cider bird that looks like the sparrow. And I'm just going to use one of the little straight sides from my dimensional on that. Very teeny tiny. And we're going to put our bird on sitting on our fence. Just kind of make a little story, right? With the kitty and the birds and the outside and the pretty. Now the kitty will take a full-size dimensional. And she's going to be just sitting right here looking up at that bird. Oh, so cute. Oh, thank you so much, Diana. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now we're going to put our little yellow bird up in this corner. A little liquid glue. right here. And then our pumpkin pie bird over here, which is really close when you color it to the cinnamon cider, but you can see the orange in that little bird. Cute. Okay, now, this looks great, but I wasn't done because, see, you could see by adding the greenery, just a few sprigs, it really turns the card up a notch. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, so back here, yeah, we'll put that one there. And I'm just going to take a glue dot with this, put it on the front towards you of the, or no, I'm sorry, not on the front, on the back, because I didn't want it to stick to my haystack. So I'm going to put it on the back. It does make the card pop. It really does, a little bit of greenery. And I'm just going to take this and add it back here and let it stick out. Just like that. Just like that's part of the, I don't know, it didn't get trimmed with the weed eater, or it didn't, it hasn't turned color yet, you know, because we're in the middle of everything. So here's the front part of it. I want to put the glue dot on the back. I don't want it to really stick to my project that's popped up. And I'm going to sneak this under here, just in there. And it doesn't really matter how it falls. And we'll do the same thing with this one. And let's see, we'll just sneak this behind here and let that stick out a little bit. Let's bring that up a little bit this way. There we go. We have our bird, and there's our card for this morning. What a great way to start the day, right? Little crafting, wonderful. There it is. Here is our card for today. I hope that's helped to line the haystacks up a little bit. And then also use Grace's garden as like a little filler to make a little scene, to make a little story. Our little kitty outside on a fall day. Good morning, Carol. Little kitty outside on a fall day with our little birds tweeting on a fall day. So pretty. Plant kindness, harvest love. I love that. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thanks again for watching, guys. I will be live on Sunday at 7 p.m. And I think, because I got my stamp set yesterday for the tag buffet, I think I would just love to make some tags. So I'm thinking that this will be Sunday's project. We'll make some tags with our tag buffet and have fun with that. Very, very fun. If you order from me, you will receive the free card kits for this month. And if your order is over $35 before shipping, handling, and taxes, I will send you these jingle bells. I'm ordering them today. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please have a very safe and wonderful day. Go to your craft room and do some happy crafting. Maybe you'll use this set or even Grace's garden. Really came out cute. Thank you so much, Jeanette. I appreciate it. Thank you, Susan. Everyone have a wonderful day and do some happy crafting.